Bonjour! Hi! Welcome to this recorded live session from Twitch. To know when exactly I'm streaming, go visit twitch.com/fbucheros. But for now, let's watch this session. Hello! Welcome to the stream! I'm Frank Boucher, your host, and today we continue to work on this last stage of the Not a Dog workshop. Welcome to the stream. I'm super pumped today. I have so much stuff to do. I think I have no other choice to be super pumped. How are you? How was your day? How was your week? We're in the middle of the week. If you're watching it live, if you're watching it in VOD, I hope you have a great time. Hey, Copper Birdie, how are you? I saw you were very motivated this morning. I am. So maybe I have for two. I have enough for two. So let's continue. So I added a few things. I need to have a better share screen. Can I try it again? Or is it? I think it's this one. It's not. Oh, I need to get used to. And this is. Let's go. Cool. So, planning of today is continue working on the Not a Dog workshop. This one I created. Let's put that in the chat for posterity. It's public, so you can connect and even like take one if you want to start working on that. Oh, there's no problem with that. I will even be happy. Yeah, so I created a new thing because this board I had it here. Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Add reference to the glue board. Yep. So there's no link if we go in the project. If I go on github.com/Boucher/ no, not. Well, anyway, let's find it this way. It's one of my pinned stuff. So I want to add some reference. Maybe not at the top because that's more like a workshop. So people will be more interested at doing it than participating. But I would like to have some kind of visibility to show people that this thing is evolving, because I intend to keep it kind of alive and up to date. Anyway, so I want to add a ref, so I created a new ticket for that here. Hey, come on. Oh, is it? Oh, because I'm not signed in, it's read only. And if you are participating, then I will add you to I can create some organization, fake organization, but not fake, like organization. And this way I could give you some access, and you will be able to do stuff. So the plan of today is to continue, so that's copy paste. See, it's all showing the 31. We are the 31, right? Yes. Yes, we are. So goal of today is to continue this auto deployment button ARM template. Last time we had good work. Let's open a new window. Last time we did good progress. Let's go full I need to change this also. You know what? Let's do it right now. So it's in, go here, and this thing, nope, this thing, nope, current song, let's move it to here. Does it make sense? I think it does. This way it won't be in the way of the actions. I need to redo my design anyway. I always feel guilty spending time on that instead of coding. Not a dog workshop. That's the project we want. I know we need to work on the Cognitive Services because this is not part of the ARM template. But what was missing? We had like did I took note of it? That would be interesting. That would be nice. Frank, did you take notes of what you need to do? Fixed tree warning. No. No. Something was missing. I remember it was incomplete. Oh, yeah, I need to grab the... Oh yeah, but I don't have it yet, right? Right. Yeah, okay, so let's take note of it. I think I solved my... Oh, cool! How did you do it? Like you're referring to, like you were using like some documentation where JavaScript and you're trying to do it in C#. And I will read your message just because I think it's a good practice. So, Copper the Birdie! I think we're just the two of us today. I don't think we're a lot of people this morning. I think I solved my Azure map problem, but it's going to be complex to do it though. Oh, also you have you did a quick test. It looks like it will be working. Did you ask on Stack Overflow? I would definitely try to I forgot, like, yeah, I will ask on Stack Overflow. A lot of product teams are monitoring those things. If your question is like, you know, like not 3-page long and it's a use case, something very specific, like clear, identified, they will probably answer you. You should do that and share me the link. I will share also internally. So yeah, so one thing that it's still missing in our ARM template is right now we have a function, but the function needed. So yeah, I will try that and thinking, oh yeah, definitely, like, I don't know if you blog. I think you did. I think you do, right? Am I correct that I saw your... Do you have a blog? Or maybe it was Kelvin. Forgot. I saw someone on the stream, and it was. Oh. On Dev.io? Not Dev.to? Dev.io? Probably Dev.to, right? You mean? This one? Oh my, they have a new cup. Yeah, teal. Yeah, I wrote a couple of blog too there. But I think every time, like, they're like, it's not dev enough focus. Anyway. So I think that the thing that is still missing, and I should take note of it before I forgot, is for the function to be to get the function functioning completed. Let's put it that way. We need to add some value in the settings. There, and I did a GitHub page for learning resources. Oh, cool. You want to share it? So we have 3 values to put in the local setting. So we'll need those values too, like the connection string, the API, the endpoint, and the folder that we are looking for. You know, like. Oh, okay, so it's a GitHub blog. It's cool. Nice. Cool. Don't stop. Continue. Okay, so let's take note of that because I don't want to forget about it. So let's just go here, and in the to-do, we definitely need to, add function settings into ARM template. And I really need to have that one done. So you know what? Let's move it. There it is. Trying a new playlist today. I listened this morning on volume 7 and it was cool, but for some reason it's not showing up on the player right now, so I'm playing the Uncaged volume 6, and it's a little bit more aggressive than the other one, but that's good. It's good enough. But though, like, it's the, for me it's the morning. Should I change it? Should we go for something smooth? volume a little bit more, and we'll get started. Okay, so back to ARM template. Adding Cognitive Services. Voila. And I have no clue how to add one of those. So the best way to do it is to check. Cognitive Services, ARM template, or we could just create one. That's also a computer vision. Oh, excellent. With everything we need. Sources. That's it. That's it. Let's go in the portal. Let's try to add one and just see. So create and AI on computer vision. Oh, it is very, very, very simple. That shouldn't be too much difficult then. Okay, perfect. So save this. Oh, and yeah, I need to check the time. So 22 minutes. Let's put 21 because... And anyway, I need to check all those because every time I publish on YouTube, and I keep the segment for YouTube, but when I go on YouTube, I cut the waiting part. So all those numbers don't fit anymore, but usually, let's say I cut 8 minutes, then I will just adjust and, you know, go at the time it's supposed. So if it's this, I'll go at I don't know, 13 minutes, check if it match, then, you know, just type 13. So I want the other project, that one. Okay, so ARM template, we have our list of resources here. So this is our storage account, this is our website, this is our service plan, this is our function, and this is the storage account to put the pictures. So now we need to add, I should have checked. Maybe we have it here. ARM-cognitive. Doesn't look like it's there, right? That's good. Boom. Voila. Okay, so now what we will need is the name. We need a variable for the name. Whoa. Come on, I want to read this quickly. API version versus optional. I need the variables, so let's put this here. Variables, and in my doc, I think I need to go in other, so create cognitive services. What name do I give to that thing? Okay, let's say smart vision and then add the suffix, right? So concat, remove this, we'll say smart vision and then we'll add the suffix. That should be unique, and we'll call it Vision API. And I need a comma here. Excellent. Now it's never used, I know, so let's use it. Keep the square brackets. And no, it was Vision API, excellent. So the location, we'll use the resource group location. So resource group dot location, type is this, kind. What are the acceptable value? Computer vision. Skew. We could pass the skew as a parameter by default, maybe. Because by default you can only have one free skew. So for example, if you already have something running and you're trying to do that, it will fail. So I should have like some kind of workaround to avoid that. So let's add a parameter. And we'll go with API vision tier. Right, like this. And now, whoops. Now I want to add a type, and it will be a string. And I want to add some metadata or default value. Yep, I'll say default value will be, I think it's F0. It's F0 and S1, I think, right? Yeah, F0 or S1. Okay. So the default value will be F0. The allowed value will be F0 or S1. Whoops, between this. And I need a metadata. To add some description. we'll let them decide what they want to do. So tier for the API vision default is free. F0. However, only free instance, one free instances, let's put one free instances is allowed by subscription. I think that's like, if you got an error, like, will make sense enough. Cool, so this, we'll use it in here. So parameter, this is our parameter. And custom subdomain name. We'll use API Vision API. Voila. Voila. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So now we have it. We need to retrieve the information. I think in the GitHub here, sample, it was retrieving the keys, key 1, key 2 endpoints. Great, so we need those information for our function. Excellent, so we'll be able to get those. Cool. So now let's add the settings. Okay, so here. We need to create other settings. Just like this. So let's go back in here.
Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing now. Don't run away.
That one is the Cognitive Services Azure function. So we need the Computer Vision API key. That's the name or the thing we want. And value, it won't. Yeah, I think it will just be here like this. Oh no, delete and then square brackets, right? Just Lisky. Yeah, account key was the like this. Now variable will be from the name Vision API. Like this. API key. And we'll need another one for the endpoint. Oops. Right? Come on. Not sure if this is the good. Let's go check. Reference. So list keys. Okay, and the other one is more a ref. Okay. Here instead it will be a reference. Reference. Oh, I need the square brackets. Reference. Ah! Eventually I will get there. Come on. I don't want to delete everything. Square brackets. Reference. Okay, cool. And now I need to reference. Oh. Service ID. Hey! Thanks for the following, Jenna Bedford. Oh, but it's on YouTube. Thanks for the following. Eventually, when I will upload this, you will see your name. Yeah, so it's building the ID here. And another subscription from Varun Shohan on YouTube. But yeah, so I could it's been a while since I played with that. So what's take 1 to 3 argument. So yes, what's the first one argument? Yeah, but I think it's the could do resource ID. Use this. So now I have a reference of that resources, right? And then I mean how is it working again? So I was reference the ID, then the version. Coffee time. I should have a coffee. Will be good. Should I pause and go grab a coffee? So reference. So this is variables. This is the resource ID, right? Right. So meaning that the endpoint go there. And it's like this. So now I have the endpoint. Yeah. Now, can I? Yeah. Oh, there's one more thing I need to do, right? The binding. I think in my code the binding was hard-coded. Now I need to put some variables. Am I mistaken? Add 2 new configuration. Yep. Ah, I need to have more. Like in my binding, like in my code, function code. This is good. Azure storage. Oh, no, that's... Yeah. Okay, so that one I need to change it. Oh, am I? Yeah. So it's the Azure Web Job Storage I need to change. And it needs to... So Azure Web Job Storage, this one need to point on the file, the second storage we created. Or the first, no, the first one. The file, resources, where is it? Storage, file, yes, container, this one, storage name. So the web job storage need to point on this one, because that's the storage where the file are, and the other one is just where the code is, I think. Am I doing it right? Why I have a doubt? Where I'm doubting. Okay, the only thing missing now is we could add the endpoint when we deploy everything. What? Oh, no, cancel. So this also cancel, yes. Oh. You wanna yes, discard. I just want a website to have a quick want to, like in the output, if I have the no outputs. Okay. Well, we can improvise it. Let's improvise it. It's been a while, so I want to create an output. We'll call it website, right? And that will be an object, and we'll have, yep, we'll have a type. It will be a string. And we'll have a value. I'll call it website URL. Website URL. And now I will do the same thing we did with the resource reference. Now we need the resource ID. The website, so that's our function, that's our website, yep. It's variable, web app name. I think I took 1 square brackets, yes. Why it's not working? Something like this. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. So resource variable closing the resource ID here. Now I want the reference and now I need the API version. Let's put this one. And then the endpoint. I'm definitely not sure that it will work. Well, we'll see. Excellent. So now we're ready. We are ready. Yep, we're ready. So what we do? We test it. But first, we will update the things, the notes. At 0.54. Validate it. So back here, I think, yes, excellent. Let's wrap the thing. I have no name for this. And it's deploy final. I'm not even sure I'm connected. Okay, let's add one. So AZ group create. So if you're not familiar with that, I have the extension Azure CLI. So when you have the AZ CLI extension in your file, you can execute right away and you got some IntelliSense. It's pretty cool. So see, now I have AZ group create and this is all the parameter I can use. So it's pretty damn useful. So I want to use hack this as a name and I want a location, and since it's a hackathon thing demo 101, I'm using the long names. I usually go with something shorter, but that's good enough. Great, so now being on that line, I could right click and do run in terminal. That's what I've been doing. Or you could run in editor. If you do that, it will open a new tab and paste the result over there. But terminal is good for me now. And I didn't even check where I was. Let's check if I created the resource group and the good subscription. Apparently no. So we'll go and check that. And for this, I will go in secret mode. Now what I will do is do a AZ login, AZ account list, AZ, to see which is the. Sorry, I'm not able to type in. I want to do a AZ account list to show all the subscription, and I will see the one that is currently activated, and I think it's the wrong one, so I will switch it. But I'm going in secret mode because all the ID of my subscription will be displayed in that screen. Is default. Yeah, so I need to change it. So we'll do a AZ account set -s, and in the previous, like I said, a display the stuff. Just one sec. It displayed the subscription ID. So what you do is you use the AZ account set, AZ account set -s, and then you type the ID or the name of your subscription. Now I'm re-executing the command. I will clear my screen, go back, and now if I share again the page, so I re-execute this line. So now if we go in the browser and we refresh, we should have it here, hack test. Cool. So now we should be able to execute this one. Error. Did I need to put some yeah, dependencies. A reference, AcDoc demo, function. Could not find the template resource. Yeah, I think I know what it is. And it totally makes sense. Let's close this. So, when you're doing references and stuff like that, you need to put some dependencies. So, in my function, where is it? Here in the function, we refer other resources, so we need to add those resources also in the depends on. So Azure will create the other resources before that one. So we need to add two. We need to add the Cognitive Services, and we'll need to add the other storage account. So we'll need to add another of that. And the cognitive services. Voila. And we need the other storage name. Storage name it is. Right. Oh, there's still, yeah, so that will deploy the resources. Source control is here, depends on, okay, oh yeah, that was all there, right? No, yeah, because I did it in the yeah, okay, so save this, go in here and re-execute this command in the terminal. Did it just run again and still fail? Let's see. Whoop. I don't want to pass through. I think I still have an hour on my usual schedule, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to be sure because I have a meeting just after. Oh. I don't? Oh, it's been moved. Give me 1 sec. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay, so let's click here, do a clear, and let's re-execute that command. The template reference blah 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 is not valid. I'm referring the wrong thing. Let's do a clear before I leave. Okay, let's maybe I did some I did copy paste. I did some copy paste. So this here it's not where it doesn't find it. So how many times this thing is? 3 times. Yeah, so here I'm creating it. That's cool. Share content, that's fine. Okay, so I add a bunch of properties. Oh, I don't add the code. I will need to add the code. Yeah, code is still missing. Let's go back in our notes. I don't mind deploying without the code, so this is done. But we need to add the code. Sorry about that. We'll need to add the function, source control. Okay, and now if I go back to this one, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? So that's a storage account. That's our API. There's no dependency on that one. Storage account, there's no dependency on that one. Now we have our function here. The function need to have the service plan, need to have both storage and the cognitive services. I don't understand. Okay, well, let's try again. I shouldn't have delete if I Deployment template violation. The template reference blah 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 is not valid. Could not find template resource or resource copy with this name. But I don't do any reference, right? The only thing I create with Func like I'm sinking. Yeah, just trying to understand why it's failing. The only time any resources that finish with func is my func. No, STG func. Storage. So that's why FuncApp storage func name. So it's this thing. Okay. Okay. So this. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's start from the beginning. Now, the first one is declaration variable. The second one is the reference for the function. That makes sense. Third one is in the properties. That's why we do a depends on. Then one more time, that's why we have a depends on. But I never use it for creating the resource. Duh. That's why. I didn't change it. So here I need to use variables in this one. There it is. Right? That's why you do validation, folks. Now if I check this, I have one that is named storage name and the other one that is called storage func name. Cool. So let's go back in here. What was it again? What? Oh, it's the chat. Hello? Okay. I hit refresh or I don't know, something. Close bunch of windows. I want to go in the workshop. I hope I had saved everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's execute this, and it's forgot. Control Shift. Control this thing. So control this thing. Aha! It's working! And we should have the output somewhere also. You're heavy. Well, now that it's working, we should test it, right? Exactly. We could commit and add a note. Yes, let's do this. So let's go in the validation. We still need to add the source control, but it's good enough if we can deploy the resource. It will be a nice thing. So here at 120. 120. Good. Excellent. So now let's just have this running with a create. And when it's running with a create, we need a name. And we'll do test local will be our name, and that should be it. So control this, and now it should run. Hey, is that Barry's Blood? How are you? It's been a while. Time flies. Oh, I just noticed that I got the white cloud in the chat. So it's me. It's been 3 months since I have emote. So I have a white cloud. Is that Barry's Blood? I've been on holidays and working hard. Oh, that's cool. Did you go anywhere special for your holidays? Or you just chilled at home? Sorry, I think I smashed the mic. Just a break by the beach with the kids? That's nice. I'm planning to go at the beach also, but later. Later. Falls. In falls. Yeah, we should push this on. Because the beach is close to your home, or you needed to rent something closer to the beach, or maybe you have family close to the beach. So our resources are in progress. That's good. We can also check in the I think if we go here in test and we go in deployments, we should have one here, deployment test local. I click quickly. Let's start again. So this is all my resource group. I click on the one, and in that thing I see all the resources that are already created, and I have deployments. If I click on deployments, remember we name the one we are doing right now test local, and it's still deploying. So if I click on that, I will have the details on what's happening, all the steps. You could see the outputs here, and I'm expecting to have. I'm curious to see how things will work, like when we deploy the website. I'm on the website over there. So is that Barry's Blood says, one of my family owns a holiday home by the beach, about 45 minutes away. Also owns a beach hut on the actual beach, so it's perfect. Whoa, that's awesome. This is awesome. I have a lot of water close by, but oh, that's not true. There's beaches. Not sure I will swim in those water. One that is closest to me, I just use it for to start my rides when I'm in kayaking. So conflict. That already exists? What? That thing exists? That's the website, right? Oh no, /web, that's the storage. Oh la 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 la. Okay. Set source control. Whoops. So it's when I'm trying to apply the source control that it fails. Let's just try to redeploy. Maybe it was just like
The lights in here are blinding me. I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me.
the resource group is in an allocation that does not support by one of that's why. That's why. Oh yeah, Connective Services. Oh, that's the thing. Yep. Resource group. Okay, you know what? Let's quickly add. I just wanna. Oh, I need to find a way to fix that. No, that's not what I want. I want AI, I want the computer vision and locations. But I think like that's good. Let's just be blonde. We just start again. Let's do a clear, and I'll just repeat the same command. Sometimes it fails. Just, you know, glitch. Let's try again. If it doesn't work, in fact, while it's running, we'll examine the code. I'm surprised. I'm surprised not that it fails, that's common. I'm surprised that where it fails, because that part, like I've been testing that, it's been tested by many people and it was running. Though things changed, so maybe something happened. Because I create here a storage account with a container, images, then I have my website. Oh, maybe I did some by mistake. I typed something in it. So web app, location, blah blah. Okay, web app, blah blah. This, sources. I mean, this is available on master. Oh, it already failed. The output website URL. Oh. That looks like a totally different error message. If I fail in the outputs, I'm fine with that. Yeah, so everything's been cool, but deployment failed because it's having trouble with the outputs. I'm fine with that. I was just, we just try to make it. So template output website URL is not valid. The language expression property endpoint does not exist. Or is it hostname? Oh. Can I copy this? Let's copy this, paste that. And it's a JSON file. Put JSON, close this. Format this, please, and wrap it for me. So endpoint doesn't exist. I have name, state, host name, services, owner, blah blah. What's the damn value for? Source group, actors. I want to go in the website and I want this value. What's URL? I want this thing. Forgot how to get it. Resource azure.com. And we go in the perso subscription source group practice provider web this one. Where is the property I want? The host name? Default host name? should be super quick because all the resources already exist. So we'll just have the output. I don't know how to test quickly an output. We could also search ARM template website URL outputs. Definitely not the first one looking for that, right? Primary web app, unique stream, one. Okay, yeah. That's a really bad answer. Output admin. Oh, admin URL. Maybe it's different. Output. Cool, we'll have it here. So we could concat HTTP or something with it, right? Or like the naked domain. Excellent. Excellent. There's no code. That's not that excellent. That means that part of it, so this is, okay. This is good, we can close it, don't save. In here. Here we could do because you know, would like to have this, so we could do a concat. Something like concat the this and this, right? And like this, yeah. Cool. However, the code didn't follow. Why? Because the code doesn't exist. No, that's the website. The code should exist. Storage account, website, resource, source control. I'm not sure if it will work. Damn it. Because now I want to push code in two different things. Oh, I may have a good challenge here. It may not work. Because in order here to work, I have this deployment file here, and in that deployment file I was specifying that the code is in Datadog, but now I want my function to be like from the final folder. Whoa. I'm not sure. How can I do that? Well, all the resources are present. I'm disappointed that it didn't work completely. Not sure why. I'll go in deployment slots. Deployment center. Fail. using the following command. Using the following command to generate deployment script. Azure site deployment script. Not dot deployment. ASP.NET Core. Not a dog. Okay. The same. Oops. Using cache. Okay, this time it'll work. That's strange. But still, how can I deploy? That will be a question for my friends. I don't know how can I point in like multiple resources. That's really interesting. Read me? Oh yeah, that was just like, oh, I already have a button. Cool. Yeah, so how can I fix that? Yeah, so the website is here. If I go in images, I should see a cat and a dog. Cool. So now that's working, our function and everything is working, but the code, we need to put the code of our function. So how could I do that? With an ARM template. I will need to think about that. That's a very interesting problem. Okay. That's a big problem. 155. Whoops. That's interesting. We can add the button. Okay. Let's work a little bit on the let's keep it that way. Well, we'll need to find a way. We'll keep that thing waiting. It's definitely going in the to-do, except if I have an elimination on the stream. So now let's work a little bit on the documentation part. Let's go grab our board. So the ARM template is not, it's partially done. We should definitely add a card saying like bring the it's a deployment thing. Let's add the card. Click on it. Labels. I think it's a bug right now. Is it a bug? It's not a bug because I didn't create it, but definitely want help in that. So currently, let's explain a little bit more. So currently the Git repo custom deployment file name, what's the file name again? Dot deployment. Is binded to the website. How can we also use it to bind the is binding the subfolder Doug demo, forgot, or not Doug demo. What's the folder? Oops. To the website. How can we use to also bind the subfolder final to the Azure function? Because we have two projects in the same repository. My dog is snoring.
Stressed out, you need a chair. Talk about your man, I do not care. Wanna let loose, let's go there.
Yeah, I really don't know how to do that one. Let's do stuff that we can do. So, like, this is... Yeah, this is a to-do. It's definitely not in progress. So let's add the reference. We can do this. Add reference. So we'll change this. We'll make it on stream and in progress. Although I should probably merge my yeah. Outputs. Outputs. Commit and push. We added the ARM template. Function is not there, but it's deploying. Let's merge. So feature, let's go to master. What's the name of the number 14? No, number 7. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. So this is the PR16. Cool. Now let's add some dock improvement. I'll just create a new branch. Let's get the final and master. Pull the updates. Now we'll create what feature. Just in case we don't have the time to finish. This, let's close this, let's close this. I want to ring. What would be a good title? Like, I want to put like all the contributing, reference, the stuff, like participating, wanna help. Wanna help? Is it a good title, wanna help? Or it's too familiar? It's maybe too familiar, right? I don't have a roadmap. You find a bug or would like to add a feature. feature not beyond, behind. Perfect. So here should be a good time to add the license and all those things. Great. I think there's some one sec. Sorry, a question from my daughter. So here, if I can go there. Now I go to Insights, Community. I'm sorry. This is bad. Daddy's time, right? Okay, how can I... Well, okay, so that's the document. So it has the document license. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do a merge after. No pull requests yet. Let's go in Insight. Contributing. Oh, there's no template. Oh, I think Michael Jolie got a nice contribute template, right? Michael Jolie, I'm totally copying your stuff. I got even a... Dude, you have everything. We need to add a file contributing. Excellent. So let's add it here. New. Control S. And we are in the Metadog workshop. This file is contributing.md. And we'll be adding... I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need that. Let's go in raw.
Take me there. Yeah, you can take me there.
Oh, should I do a dev branch? I don't have a dev branch. I don't have any tests, so it won't help, right? I should add a clean ticket. It's a good idea. What color? Yellowish? Reddish? Blue? Old pink. I don't know what's the color of this. It's good enough. Cool. Okay, so we have our contributing file. Now we need to add the other file. So still go in Insight. And Community. And it was Code of Conduct. Add. Enter the email. Is this Michael Jolie? Your code of conduct is, yeah, okay, you took that one. You took the same. Okay. Issue template. Issue template could be complex, and this project won't evolve. Like, it's not like, I think I won't add that one. Whoops. Call of Duty. I think I will need to cut it soon. So okay, so let's do a few quick thing here. So here, add community files, stage everything, bang, and now we'll bring this here. We'll go back in the this, and we'll merge this into this, merge idle license into final exact, merge, cool. So now if I look, I should have license, it's there, contributing, it's there, code of conduct, it's there. Cool. So we're getting better. I need to go. So let's go see. I will commit and update the doc. Just need to go quickly. So who's streaming? Clarkio is streaming. Are you streaming, my friend? What are you doing? Let's go see Clarkio. Perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut it like this. I was a little bit over my time and my boss pinged me, so I need to answer. See you on Friday. I will continue this, or we may start a new project. I need a tool and I really need it right now, so I may be running it with you. Will be probably a ASP.NET Core MVC website to plug in with the storage, but then we'll play with automation to automatically push videos on YouTube or things like that. So it will be fun. Stay tuned. We'll go raid Clarkio. Bye.